ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಒಂದು ಇದು टेबल कवर का बात कर लो ओके टेबल कवर का पेपर है क्या देख लेगा टेबल कवर
टेबल कवर
है क्या देख ले
अच्छा ये डब्बे में रहता है।
हाँ और वो बाद में देख ले लिस्ट चेक कर ले पहले हाँ मजा का तरह का कृष्ण कृष्ण प्रेमा नमः विष्णुपद नमो विष्णुपदाय नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरवृंद नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने देखो कौन नमस्ते सरस एको एको काम कर नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी काम भवानी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी देशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गोविंद भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवास गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय प्रभुपद 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 जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद 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 जय प्रभुपद जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा निताय हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल परिणाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय to sing the song Dasavatar Stotra, page number 4 on the book. So we can sing together.
Yes.
The tune goes like this, Mataji. So, Pralaya Payodi Chale Dritavana Sive. That's the tune, okay? You can sing together. Pralaya Payodi Chale Dritavana Sive. Hitavahitracharitramakedam केशवद्रीतमीन शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे पुनः जय जगदीश हरे श्रीदीर्घ विपुल हरे तिष्ठति कवपेशे धरणी धरन की न धरीषे केशवद्रीता कूर्म शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे अतति दशन शिखरे धरणी कमलग्न कशिनी कलंक कलेव निमग्न केशवद्रीता शुकर रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे अवतर कमल बरे नखमद्भुत ललिता हिरण्यकशिपूर्तनुभृङ्ग केशवद्रीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे अलयसि विक्रमणे बलिमद्भुत वामन पदनखनीरजनित जन पावन केशवद्रीता वामन रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे क्षत्रिय रुधिरमये जगदपगत पापम् अपयसि पयसि शमित भवतापम् केशवद्रीता भृगुपति रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे विधरसि दिक्षुरणे दिग्पति कमनीयम् अशमुखमौलिं बलिं रमणीयम् केशवद्रीता राम शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे महसि वपुषि विसजे वसनं जलतापम् अलहति भीतिमिलितयमुनाभम् केशवद्रीता हलधर रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे निन्दसि अग्नविदेरः श्रुभिजक्तम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवद्रीता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे निवह निधने कलयसि करवालम् तुमके तुमिव किमपि करालम् केशवद्रीता कलकी शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे श्री जय देव मुदितमुदारम् शुनु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम् केशवद्रीता दशविध रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरि, जय जगदीश हरि। वेदानुतरते जगन्तीवः के गोलमोद्विपते दैत्यं दारायते बलिं चलयते शत्रशयं कुर्वते गोलस्त्यं जयते हलं कलयते कारुण्यमातन्वते प्रेचान्मूर्छयते दशकृतिकृते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमो नमः कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमो नमः। Okay, now we'll read the Mangalacharan, page number 6. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं दधाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितां तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादा सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीति नामिने श्रीवर्षभानवी देवी धायिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः। माधुर्य उज्ज्वल प्रेमाध्या श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदा श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते। नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्ध अपसिद्धांत द्वांतहारिणे नमो गौर किशोराय साक्षाद् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलंब रसाम्बोधे पदाम्बुजायते नमः। नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते गौरविर्भाव भूमे स्वं निर्देष्ट सज्जन प्रिया वैष्णव सर्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपः सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरदिशे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते जयतं सुरतो पंगोर मम मंद मतिर्गति मत्सर्वसपदाम्भोजो राधा मदन मोहनो दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद्रत्नागर सिंहासनस्थो श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेष्ट्यालभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमन् रासरसारम्भी वंशीवटर्थतस्थितः कर्षन् वेणुस्वनेर्गोपीर् गोपीनाथास्तुर्येस्तु नः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, welcome everybody to the Yoga Peeth Saturday evening program. I think after a long time we are restarting Bhagavad Gita. Remember this last time also was not Bhagavad Gita, right? Or last time it was?
Last time.
It was
Radhashtami.
Radhashtami. Before that it was Mata Jagani Mataji. Before that we had Janmashtami. So I think after a long time we are restarting Bhagavad Gita. So we are starting at chapter 4, verse number 11, page 197. Okay. So it will go from 11 to 15. 11, page 197. So in 11 to 15 are two important slokas, sloka number 11 and sloka number 13, but we'll go through it. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tataiva bhajamyaham mama vartamanu vartante manushya partha sarvasaha. Translation: as all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Krishna. Purport: everyone is searching for Krishna in the different aspects of his manifestation. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, it's mentioned in verse 1 to 11 that there are three manifestations of Krishna. Who can tell me the three manifestations of Krishna? Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So how do we understand Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan, right? Brahman is the effulgence of Krishna. Paramatma is the super soul in our heart, and Bhagavan is Bhagavan. Like you can see Radha Madan Mohan Krishna as Bhagavan, 200 form, right? So the analogy given is you have the sun planet, right? Then you have the sun planet, and the sun rays. The sun rays are like the effulgence. The sun planet is like the Paramatma, and the Surya Bhagavan himself is like Bhagavan. Like so that's the relationship. So basically, when in the material world, the people in general try to reach to Krishna by three different, or try to reach Bhagavan by three different ways, right? So we'll go further. I'll tell you how we can analyze it. Okay. So Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, is partially realized in his impersonal Brahmajyoti effulgence, and as the all-pervading super soul dwelling within everything, including the particles of atoms. But Krishna is fully realized only by his pure devotees. Consequently, Krishna is the object of everyone's realization, and thus anyone and everyone is satisfied according to one's desire to have him. Right? So there are three types of transcendentalists who try to approach Krishna. Right? So one is called as the impersonalist. Basically, they don't believe in the personal form of Krishna, Bhagavan. They say Bhagavan has no form. The Bhagavan is formless, and then when he comes to the material world, he takes form. So that is one class of people. Second class of people who like to do yogic practices, and they will try to realize the super soul within the heart, because there is a Paramatma within our heart. Each and every person here has Bhagwan in our heart. That's why sometimes we say Bhagwan is everywhere. That's because Bhagwan is in everybody's heart, right? And the third type of people is who want to worship the Bhagwan in the actual form, right? So the three types of people. So the impersonalists worship the impersonal effulgence or the Brahma Jyoti. The yogis, basically they meditate on the super soul, the Paramatma, and the devotees, they worship the Bhagwan form. So even the impersonalists, as the people, they will say, okay, we worship the Murti, but they will say we worship the Murti only till we realize that we have come to a stage where we say, okay, I have understood the concept. Now I know that Bhagwan is impersonal. Now I'll go to the next stage. So they don't fully trust on the personal form of the God, right? That's why you'll find all the devotees, people who go to temples, we worship the deities, but how many of us really see him as a person there? Do we see him as a stone statue, or do we see him as a person? Right? So the devotees who are fully into like realization that, okay, this is the supreme person, when they go and see a deity, they will really see him as the Bhagwan, right? And that's why when many, especially like many northern India, right, they will carry the Laddu Gopal as a child, right? Because they will go carry everywhere, they will feed him, they will put him to bed nicely, because they treat him as a person. But when they go to a temple, they'll just offer some fruits or something and they'll go back and they'll say, okay, because they don't have that connection. So sometimes they will have connection, sometimes they will not have connection, right? But a pure devotee always has a connection. You will see that the Lord is in the personal form, right? So Krishna says in this shloka that he reciprocates with his pure devotees just as the devotees want him. So what do we learn from that? And Krishna says that I reciprocate just as you want me.
I want him as a friend, he reciprocates as a friend.
Mhm.
Yeah, so these two big bhagavat are so
So in the Bhagavad, so there are two analogies to this one. So in Bhagavatam, it's mentioned there are 5 types of rasa, right? One is called Shanta rasa, which is like neutral. Then Dhasya, Sakya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and then Madhurya, right? What is Shanta rasa? Like if I take a flute, the flute is playing, it is touching to Krishna's lips, but the flute doesn't have any relationship with Krishna. It's like in a neutral position. Okay, Krishna plays it, that's fine, but it doesn't get like in the spiritual world, yes, in the material world, but it doesn't get an ecstatic feeling, right? But if say Krishna touches us, we will get ecstatic feeling, right? So that is the Shanta rasa, right? The next type of rasa is Dasya. 95% of the or 99% of the people follow in that rasa. If you go to Vaikuntha, so there are multiple spiritual planets: Vaikuntha, Ayodhya, Mathura, Golok, Vrindavan, etc. Right? So in like up to unto Mathura and Golok, if you leave that place, like we go to Vaikuntha, which is the standard place where we devotees go to, or they know about, there's always Dasya, because we see the Lord as a master. We cannot have a relationship where we can, like, it's like if I go to office, right? I cannot say to my boss, hey, chalo, let's go and have coffee. We don't do that. But when we go out and we go in the evening, we can put a hand on him and shake him, whatever we can do. So it's like an office culture. So we serve him in the mode of a master. So 95 to 99% of the people fall in this category, Dasya Rasa. Then beyond that, there is Sakya. Sakya means friend. So the gopis, the gopas of Vrindavan, Arjuna, people like them, the Hanuman, well, not Hanuman, Hanuman is Dasya Rasa, but like some of the monkeys, Sugriva, for example, right? They were in the mood of friendship. They had friendship with the Lord, right? Beyond that is Vatsalya. Vatsalya means parental relationship. Anybody who knows who is parental relationship for the Lord? God is everything comes from God, but still we have parental relationship for God. Who is the God? Who are parents for God? Yashoda, Nanda, Devaki, Vasudev, Dasharath, Kaushalya, like every avatar. Yeah, but they don't have that Vatsalya because it's a guru Shishya relationship, but more it's like in the family thing, right? Like Yashoda, like mother, basically she was beating Krishna, she was trying to taking a stick and running after him, she was trying to catch him, punish him. We do it only in like Vatsalya rasa. We cannot do it in a friendship. Friendship we can do a little bit, but it's more in the Vatsalya rasa. And beyond that is Madhurya Rasa, where it's like loving relationship with Krishna, like the tunes of Dwaraka, the gopis of Vrindavan and stuff like that. So there are multiple rasas in which we can relate with Krishna. And Krishna will reciprocate in that way. But it also means that another meaning to this one is Krishna says, I reciprocate the way you approach me. So what that does mean? If I just say only say once a week I go to temple, do some agarbatti aarti or do some archana or puja, whatever it is, and I go back home and so let's say you go to Livermore temple, for example, or you came here for whatever temple, you did some pushpa archana, whatever it is, for 15, 20 minutes, 2 hours, out of your 168 hours of a week. And the remaining 166 hours, you are doing your own mundane activity. Do you think Krishna, how will Krishna reciprocate to you? He will say, okay, you came for 2 hours, I will reciprocate accordingly. It said, right? The child that cries the most gets the milk. Right? It's a English saying. The person who cries the most gets that, right? So the whole point is that the more we cry for Krishna, the more we try to approach Krishna, Krishna sees our eagerness and he will reciprocate. So there are two meanings. One is, okay, the relationship, that is fine. But beyond, even if a relationship, okay, I am a friendship, like you have so many friends, we have Facebook friends, hundreds of Facebook friends, right? Thousands of Facebook maybe. How many of you really go and talk to? No. But there will be some one or two close friends who will call every day, maybe, right? Or maybe once a week, we'll call them, we'll talk to them nicely. You have more relationship with them. Your parents have much more better relationship because you might be calling every day, doing face video chat and all those things, right? Your husband or children, you will be doing more, even more than because they stay with you. So every level is more and more. Similarly, with Krishna also, even we have all these relationships. Like a relationship of Sugriva with Rama and the Gopas of Vrindavan with Krishna, as although they are Sakya, it's two different levels. The Gopas of Vrindavan used to climb on Krishna, beat him, kick him, all those things. Sugriva cannot do that with Rama. Because although he was a sort of friend, but still he had like, okay, this is somebody superior to me. All right. So similarly, the relationships are there, but how much we can get close to Krishna, how much we commit to Krishna, that much Krishna will reciprocate. So it's that if we take one step, Krishna takes 10 steps towards us. So but we have to put that effort. So that is the second part of reciprocating according to the desire. So it's not like just like, okay, I mean, I do, sometimes we feel like the people who think, oh, I am doing puja daily, why is Krishna not giving me happiness? Why am I having so many troubles? Stuff like that. Because we have our karma. Right? But Kunti says in her prayer, she says that I want more and more troubles. Why? Because I can always look at you. So that because when I am in trouble, you come to help me. So I am always happy that you are there with me. So that is an extreme mood of surrender, right? And we people like us will say, oh, recently not recently, a few years back, there was an earthquake in Nepal or something, right? And so one person's family died completely, and other person's family was saved. And so one person saying, there is no God, my entire family was killed. Other saying, oh, says, God is so merciful, he saved us, all of us. So two people, same situation, two different perspectives, right? So is God there or not there? Just because we say God saved us, is God there? Or just because he took away something from us, is he not there?
Karma.
Yeah. Karma is also there. Sometimes Krishna also reciprocates in such a way that he will take away something from us because he wants us to completely surrender. So there was just a story there, like there was, I think, some devotee or some person. He had lost everything, but he had one cow. Okay. So that used to serve the cow, used to get milk or whatever it is. So then suddenly the cow died. He started crying. Oh, this was the only thing left. You took away that also from me. And Krishna said, like, okay, that was the only attachment that was left for you. I took away that attachment. Now you can completely surrender unto me. So we don't realize from our position what Krishna is doing because he is all knowing, right? But if we are in a mood that we surrender and understand that whatever is happening is for our benefit, then we can reciprocate with that much more gratitude and feelingness, right? So that is why it's like how much Krishna fulfills the desire in the seeker to the extent he can relate to him, right? So then Prabhupada further explains that there are two types of reciprocation, right? There's a spiritual world, there is a material world. So I was giving the example of the material world. In the material world, what we do is we try to get reciprocation how? As I said, okay, I'll do Archana because maybe my exams are coming, I want to pass, or I want some promotion, or because I got a promotion, I'm grateful to you, so I'm doing something. It's always, or most of the times, it is a transaction. We do something because we want to get something back. Whereas a transcendental relationship is, I do it in the mood of complete surrender. So a wife generally is in a mood of complete surrender because she does most like she'll get up in the morning, cook for the kids, cook for the husband, do household work, right? Because she considers that as duty. Sometimes the reciprocation is there, sometimes the reciprocation is not there, right? But you continue to do your duty. Whereas children, husband, etc., they are like always transaction. Oh, today you didn't give me nice food. Okay, I will not talk to you. Right? So similarly, in the material world, generally the people or the devotees who try transaction, we try to do. And that's why there are so many Devi Devatas. We try to approach the Devi Devatas because there is a vidhi for them. Like, okay, you do so and so puja, you will get the results if you do it nicely. So you'll go Ganpati, you will do Satyanarayana Vrata puja or Ganesh puja or Shiva puja because we feel that we'll get whatever it's required. Most of the asuras worship Lord Shiva. You know why? Because Shiva is the most, is called Ashutosh, the one who is very, very easily pleased. He'll say, oh, you did so much work for me. I will give you whatever you want. So in the material world, is the most powerful person in the material world is Lord Shiva, even more powerful than Lord Brahma. And most of the demons worship him because, first of all, he is the god of all the Bhuta Pretas, I'm saying. But second thing is because he is easily pleased. So people think, okay, it's easy, shortcut. Right? Whereas to worship Brahma, Hiranyakashipu did tapasya for years and he became like so much, what is it? Fire was coming out of his head. So that much tapasya he did, right? So many people worship Shiva. So in the material world, worship Devi Devatas because we want to get easy benefits. Whereas a devotee, whether he is in the material world or a transcendental world, will worship the Lord with the mood that I completely surrender unto you. I don't want anything back. I mean, obviously, so I'm talking about a pure devotee, not like devotees like us who are like one leg is here, one leg is there. We are like, okay, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we surrender ourselves, sometimes we don't surrender, depending upon what mood we are in. But there are pure devotees who are like what we call them, Paramahamsas, or even like we go to Vrindavan, Govardhan, places like this, Mathura. You'll see people like doing parikrama of Govardhan 2 to 3 times a day. That it's like 22 kilometers. So for a normal person like us, it will take 6 hours. And by the time the 6 hour is done, gone. And then 2 days we have to sleep. And they will do parikrama 3 times a day. They can do fast, like so that, and they'll keep on chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There are so many people, like if you look, who have given up their comfort life and surrendered and become mendicants and surrendered to just become the devotee of Krishna. It doesn't matter whether Hindu, Muslim. There are a lot of, if you go to Vrindavan, there are a lot of Muslim saints. Today actually is the disappearance day of Haridas Thakur. He is basically was born a Muslim person, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu named him the Namacharya. He used to change Jagannath Puri, and he used to chant 24/7 the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. 24, he hardly used to sleep. He is known that way, right? So people who are dedicated completely, and for them, it doesn't matter whether you're in the material world or whether you're in the transcendental world, because they are devoted to Krishna, same in both the ways, right? So the pure devotee is associated with Krishna personally, always, whether you are in material or transcendental or in the transcendental world. Whereas the material people, they are always because they are always in the material world, they are trying to associate always to get something. So Krishna says there are 4 types of people who come to me, right? Pious people. Like one is who wants wealth, one who is in distress, one who is in seek of knowledge, and one who is in search of wisdom, right? And most of the people are generally people who are in distress or we want something. 90 to 95% of people. Even if you go to Krishna or any demigods, we basically are asking something, right? So the impersonalist, their goal is to merge into the Supreme Brahman. And they say, okay, once I merge, I'm done. I lose my identity, I become one with God, right? But they merge not into the God, they merge into the impersonal Brahman. So there is this Brahman effulgence, they get suspended there. But because their desires are not completely fulfilled, they can fall down again back to the material world. And material world doesn't mean necessarily the earthly planets. It could be you could go to heavenly planets, you could go to Patal Loka. When we say Patal, we are like thinking, oh, kahan phas jayega. Patal is like there's only one Patal Loka. There are seven hellish planets. Out of that, only one planet, it is called really Patal, is really dangerous planet. Rest all are like, luxury is like million times better than the earthly planets. Like when Bill Gates will be like ashamed, oh, they're like enjoying so much actually there, right? Then there are the yogis, right? The fruit or the karmis basically. The karmis are people like who do yagnas and fruitive or karma, right? They say, okay, and it's like Newton's third law, so whatever you do, you get return. So they will do karma according to activities. Either they'll get good karma or they'll get bad karma accordingly. And there are yogis who meditate on the Supreme Lord. They'll get, maybe they'll get some siddhi, they'll get Ashtanga Yoga, they'll perform different Ashtanga Yogas and they'll get Ashtasiddhis, right? Like there are many Ashtasiddhis, like you can think and you can reach to another place, or you can just get anything from there, stuff like that. So they get the siddhis. But all these are still binding forces for you. Because let's say you have lots of siddhis. I mean, you will become proud. Oh, I'm such a I can do anything. Then you become proud. Sometimes you will try to fool people saying, okay, I am a Siddha Purusha, so I am God. You think I am God, and you will, just because you can do some magic things. That is not God, right? God is not, you can just do magic. God is somebody that you can go beyond. You can actually convert. You can basically bring people back to Krishna consciousness, right? So it doesn't matter, but everybody is dependent on Krishna some way or the other. And the next shloka will tell us what exactly it means, right? We'll go to the second shloka. Kamshata karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devata क्षिप्रम hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Men in this world desire success in fruitive activities, and therefore they worship the demigods. Quickly, of course, men get results from fruitive work in this world. So what does demigod mean? Right? There is God, there is demigod. God means supreme God, whom everybody worships. So it's Krishna, Vishnu, different of the Rama, Narsimha, Vamana, the supreme God. Other same person, yes. But there are other gods, like we used to get the Dashavatara Sutra, right? Dashavatara, people like Kalki, Buddha, right? There are other people like Narada. If you read Bhagavad, like say Narada is incarnation of God, Vyasadeva is incarnation of God. But those people are like empowered souls. They are not really God in the full aspect, but they are empowered to perform certain activities. The supreme God is Krishna, Narayana, Vishnu, etc. Right? Then there is second level of devatas. They are called devatas. It's English. There is no technical term for devatas, so we call them demigods. Right? Devatas are people who are in charge of the administration of the entire universe. So just like we have president, and then we have the ministry or the prime minister, and we have ministries. Similarly, the devatas are in charge of various ministries. So they are called demigods. So example, there is Agni Dev, there is Indra, like if you are, when if you read the Bhagavatam, it says like the residents of Vrindavan used to worship Indra so that they will provide rain, right? If you want to do some sacrifice, you can worship Agni, right? Like when Rama wanted to cross the ocean, he prayed to Varuna Dev as because he was performing the role of human being, worship Varuna Dev so that he can create a bridge or whatever, can give pathway. So there are different people who are in charge of different things, right? Indra is the supreme demigod in that aspect, right? Beyond him is Brahma and Shiva, but they are coming in a totally different category, right? But we have many demigods, and people worship the demigods because we get the benefit fast. So who is the most famous demigod? Shiva is there, but he is not worshipped that way. But the most famous demigod is either Lakshmi or Ganesh. Because Ganesh is more famous because it's called Vignaharta. And Lakshmi is famous because we think Lakshmi means money. Lakshmi is the goddess of fortune, not wealth. I mean, wealth is part of fortune, but she is actually the goddess of fortune. And what is the real fortune? Getting Krishna Bhakti. So if you worship Lakshmi to get Krishna Bhakti, what more fortunate can you be? Right? But we don't do that. Like in Diwali, we will worship Ganesh and Lakshmi and Saraswati. Like when you look at a silver coin, you'll have Ganesh, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Krishna is not there. Or Narayan is not there, correct? Generally that happens. But because our concept has been changed that, okay, we'll worship Lakshmi because we want wealth. But there are Ashtalakshmis, and one of the Lakshmis is wealth. Right? There are other types of Lakshmis, right? Similarly, Saraswati is learning, right? So we worship the Dashara, we will worship Lakshmi, Durga Puja, we will worship Durga Devi, right? And we'll worship Shiva during. Marthas worship Shiva a lot, like I'm a Martha Brahman, so we worship Shiva a lot, right? So we worship different demigods according to different time and circumstances. But the purpose of worshipping them is to get some material benefit. And the material benefits are achieved easily because there is a vidhi. If you do certain activities, they are bound to provide you the results. But what we do, like there is a story of Asura called Bhasmasura. So he worshipped Lord Shiva, and he said, and then we did a meditation. Where Shiva was pleased. He said, "Okay, what do you want?" I said, "Whoever's head I touch my hand, that person should burn to ashes." Shiva said, "Okay, tatastu." Then what did the Bhasmasura do? Okay, I don't see anybody. I'm going to put the hand on your head and test it out. He was trying to test it on Shiva's head, and Shiva started running from there. Because he gave the boon. Now the boon is going to get fructified. Then Vishnu sees him running. He said, why are you running away? He said, "Oh, I gave this boon to him and he's trying to put the hand on my head." So Vishnu says, "Okay, don't worry." He takes the Mohini avatar rope and goes. So he gets bewildered. Said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm trying to test. I'm running after Shiva. I want to put my head." Hey, the Shiva is a rascal. He just confused, like doesn't give any real benefits. You touch your head and see if he really give a boon or not. So Bhasmasura idiot, he put like this and he becomes ashes. So the thing is, the point is that like Brahma gave to Hiranyakashipu all the boons. Like, no, we cannot be killed in the morning or the day or the night or inside or outside by man or God or whatever it is, right? Because they are like when Ravana asked for boons, Brahma gave him. Right? They had to give the boons because once you praise to a certain extent, they are duty bound. Krishna doesn't do that. He gives you what is beneficial for you. So sometimes he might give you money. Like for in Sudama's case, he gave him a lot of money. Because Sudama was proud that I am such a poor Brahmin that even Krishna is my such a good friend, I am not asking anything. He was proud in his poverty. So to humble his pride, he gave him a lot of wealth. Right? But for Arjuna, he calls him, like if you read the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, he calls him like, what type of person are you? Basically, sort of insults him. Because he's a friend and he's trying to challenge his Kshatriya spirit that way. Right? For gopis, he left them and went to left Vrindavan and gave them the mood of love in separation. So he knows what person is capable of what and accordingly he reciprocates. So if you are a pure devotee of Krishna, Prahlad, don't throw stuff here. If you are a pure devotee of Krishna, and I say pure devotee means you are really dedicated to Krishna, then Krishna will guide us accordingly. And he will give us what we need, not what we want. Right? So, and then many people believe, so that's what we are talking about. Many people believe, in general, believe that all gods are same. God is one. But what we generally believe is all gods are same. All gods are one. That whether I worship Shiva, whether I worship Vishnu, whether I worship Ganesha, Durga, Lakshmi, it's all same. It's not same. Shankaracharya in his Jagannath Ashtakam Shloka, Shankaracharya is considered the guru of the impersonation in a way, right? He is one of the major acharyas. And he says, Brahma Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesh Archita Vado Jagannath Swami Naina Patakami Bhavat. So all these, right? Ganesha, Shiva, Brahma, Indra, Lakshmi, all these people worship Jagannath. Jagannath is another Krishna, right? So they all worship. If he's saying, oh, they all worship, why would you worship them if you are not superior to me? Right? So all the gods are not same. There is a distinction. Now Shiva is like at a level where it's like as good as Vishnu, but not completely as good as Vishnu. Brahma is a Jiva Tattva. Like tomorrow, anybody who performs, I think this 100, if you do 100 Ashwamedha Yagnas, you become Indra, and if you do something more, you can become Brahma also. So technically, we can become Brahma, we can become Indra. We cannot become Shiva or Vishnu because we are not God. But general tendency to know is that, okay, once I realize I am God, I am God. Realizing God is not becoming God. Realizing God means understanding the transcendental relationship that I am generally a servant of God because I'm serving the God. right? So that is the main thing, right? So God is one, but not as all demigods are gods, right? And generally we do consider God and demigod the same, and that is basically called as atheism or passion, like cheating mentality. So we should not do that, right? And God is transcendental beyond the matter of the material manifestation. So up to so there are seven. We have earthly planets. There are six planetary systems above us, and seven planetary systems below us. These 14 planetary systems form the material universe. Anybody living here is bound by the laws of material nature. That's why when Hiranyakashipu prayed to Brahma and said, "I want to become immortal," Brahma said, "Even I am not immortal. I cannot give you that benefit. I cannot give you that this thing." Yes, his lifespan is very, very high. It's said like he lives for 100 Chatur Yugas in, sorry, he lives for 100 years, and each day of Brahma is 1,000 Chatur Yugas of us, right? One Yuga is, one Chatur Yuga is 4.32 million years. 1,000 Chatur Yuga is 4.3 billion years. That is one day. 4.3 billion years is night. That is one day and night. Similarly, 30 days into 12 months into 100 years. That is his lifespan of Brahma. He has a very, very long lifespan. But after that, he also dies. All right. So anybody in this material world is bound by the material world. Whereas Krishna or Vishnu, they are beyond that. They don't die. So generally we read the books and stories and we say, oh, Krishna died because the hunter shot the arrow and that's a pastime they do. They don't die actually. They just show some because they are in the material world as a human person. They show that something similar, but they don't really die, right? They just transcend this place and go back to the places, right? So why people worship demigods? He said, because we want the material benefits, but these material benefits are temporary and they are very, very insignificant. Now, how many of you believe that this is our only lifetime? Or we have more lives? We have more lives, right?
Yeah, but
So the one point I'm trying to make is that we take birth after birth after birth after birth. We don't know how many lifetimes we have. Not in Bhagavatam, but it's mentioned that we take 8.4 million species, 84 lakh species. Okay. And we go through each of them and come to human form of life. And after that, we can again go back to that species again. We keep on going like through the species, like birth after birth, right? The only species where we get karma is when we are in the human form of life. Whereas, like if you're an animal or an insect or a plant, we don't get karma, but we burn our karma away, right? Because we did a mistake, we got cursed to become a tree or something or animal, we burn our karma, but we gain karma only the human form of life. But we go through the cycle of birth and death. So considering that universe is infinite, our lives and whatever, like not universe, but universe is infinite, but our like there is no end to this cycle of birth and death. What is our 100 years of life? Let's say you live for 100 years in this material world. What is the significance of that? In the overall perspective of your repeated birth and death. So that is why it's mentioned that whatever benefits we get, we might like build, let's take the example of Tesla, Elon Musk is $400 billion worth. But in the context of his life after life after life, that maybe he's rich here and maybe his name is enjoying this material life. But it is very, very insignificant when you look at the entire gamut of your repeated cycle of birth and death. That's why it's the material benefits are insignificant. Maybe it's not insignificant right now for us because we don't realize that impact. If I have $10 million now, it's very, very important for me because I can do a lot of things. But if I look from an overall perspective, that $10 billion is binding me in a way. Right? So we get bound. So if you want to be a pure devotee, we have to ensure that, okay, Krishna has given me the wealth. Maybe he's given me the wealth now so that I can now focus. I don't have to worry about my day-to-day mundane work. Let me focus on Krishna conscious activity. If we have that, so that's a lot of kings were Rajrishis. What do you know? They had all the wealth. The King Prataprudra in Orissa, he used to broom the road in front of the chariot, saying that I am a insignificant servant. Nowadays, they do it just as more of a ritual. But he was basically really, really doing that. And when he was doing that, the king of Kanchi, who wanted to marry his daughter to him, he sent his minister. Huh? Purushottam? Okay, Purushottam. So he was also doing the same thing, right? And he saw, and the minister saw, oh, this is a sweeper, because he was really sweeping. And so that was the mood, like, okay, I'm doing it for Jagannath, right? So when pure Raja kings are there, they basically, like Janak Maharaj is called Raja Rishi, there are a lot of other people who are like surrendered completely. What is it, Alwar? Kulashekar Alwar, right, in South India. And there's a lot of, Shivaji was a very devotee. I mean, he was committed to Tukaram and Ramdas because he said, okay, because he was spiritually inclined. So all these people were there because they considered themselves to be servants of the Lord, right? So the idea is that if we have wealth, we try to utilize it so that in such a way that we can become more dedicated to Krishna consciousness, not really worry about getting into the temporary nature of material gain. Okay. Let's go to the next sloka. I don't know where I'll complete beyond this. What is it? Chapter 738, right? I will do one more sloka. So this is also a very important sloka. Okay. This is one of the most important slokas because our whole Sanatana Dharma is based upon this. Chaturvaranyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasha tasya kartaram apimam vidhi akartaram avyayam. According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. And although I am the creator of the system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. So what is the four divisions of human society? Right? It's called Varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Right? Krishna says here, I created these four based upon Guna, Karma, Vibhagasha in terms of qualities and work. So whose qualities, whose work? Generally, if you say, okay, I am in India, now the Kali Yuga tendency is, I am Brahmin family, I might be drinking, eating meat, whatever it is, but I am a Brahmana. That means I am superior. Huh?
That's what people do. That's the caste system, which is
Like, so we are Smartha Brahmins, and I know so many of my relatives, not my but other relatives, who eat beef and all those things. Yeah. Right? Yeah. India में बोल रहा हूँ. The thing is, the point is, just because I am born in a Brahmin family, I am wearing a sacred thread, doesn't qualify. It's because they are called Drijas. So in Bhagavad it's mentioned they are Drijas. Drija means, okay, you have this sacred thread, but that's it. But you are not technically Brahmana. Drija means one who puts the sacred thread, all the three classes, the Drija, Brahmanas, Vaishyas, and Kshatriyas, all the three wear it. Right? Similarly, just because you are born in a family of administrator, if you don't have the quality, you cannot become a king. You are not a warrior. Right? You might be born in a business family. So earlier, what used to happen is, because the society was such that a Brahmana's son used to get spiritual knowledge, a Kshatriya's son automatically was in the warrior spirit, or a Vaishya was already a businessman. Natural tendencies, it's like you are in that mode, environment, etc. You automatically gain that knowledge, qualities, etc. But once in a while, people will be out on that one, right? But now, 99% of the people are Shudras. Why? What is the definition of Shudra? Slavery, or somebody who does work for somebody else. Right? 99% of the people work for somebody else. I work in an office. I am working for someone. Technically, if I'm a Brahmana, I should be basically propagating spiritual knowledge 24/7. But today, Brahmanas are not respected because they feel that the people are just trying to exploit them. And it happens because in many places in India, like they have made that as their mode of income because they don't get, in the earlier time, the king used to support them, right? The kings used to take care of them. They used to give dakshina, whatever it is, ensure that these people can focus on spiritual practices. Now it doesn't happen that way. So then automatically people started trying to make it money. People started saying, okay, just because I'm in a Brahmana, I'm superior, etc. Even now it is there, right? So then automatically you get into the fame. But Krishna says that is not how Brahmanas are or Kshatriyas are. You have to have that quality or nature. And in the, I think in chapter number 16 and 17, it's mentioned what are the 16, 17, what are the qualities of a Brahmana, what are the qualities of a Kshatriya, what are the qualities of a Vaishya. It's mentioned there. And if you don't have those qualities, one of the important qualities of Brahmana is like Shama, Dhamma, like humbleness, like Shanti, spiritual, gaining knowledge, etc. If you don't have those things, then how can you call yourself Brahmana? Similarly, if you cannot protect somebody, just because you are born in, just because you are born in and your ancestor was Shivaji, he fought and protected Hindu dharma, Sanatan Dharma. But we are just using that name and becoming a politician saying, I am Kshatriya. No, that doesn't work. It's not Kshatriya. Kshatriya means go and fight, protect the people. So Krishna says here that he created these varnas, but they were supposed to be on the basis of qualities. Right? So, but Krishna's position is beyond the varna, because the varna is only for the material world. And Krishna is beyond the material world. So he doesn't belong to this varna. Even the demigod, for that matter, don't belong to the material world. So they are beyond the varnas. Right? So, like, there is a story here, like when Arjuna went to the heavenly planet, Indraloka, I think Urvashi or Menaka, somebody, one of those persons, they were attracted to him and they said, okay, I want to have a relationship with you. He said, no, like one of the Kurus was basically married to us. You are like my mother. That relation, she cursed Arjuna, saying, okay, you become a Napunsak. Because and that helped him later on. But he said, like, those relationships don't matter in heavenly planets. It's only for material world. So the rules of material world, like the earthly planets are totally different as compared to heavenly planets, as compared to the spiritual planets and all those things, right? So the Varna is only the Varna and Ashrama. There are 4 ashramas also, like Brahmana, sorry, not Brahmana, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasi. So that's called Varna, Ashrama, Dharma, right? So those are for material people. But we have to know that what is our nature, and we should try to develop that nature. So if you have a quality of Brahmana, we should try to be Brahmanic quality. People might say, okay, you are not Brahman, that's fine, but you can internally at least do that. But if you have a Kshatriya spirit, you cannot become a Brahmana. You should then ensure that you are engaged in activities that are in terms of Kshatriya spirit, right? So similar, like, things like that. But a devotee is beyond these qualifications. Like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, etc. Okay, but Vaishnava, a person who is a devotee of Krishna, is beyond all these things. And that's why to become a Vaishnava, there is no rules and regulations. Anybody can become a Vaishnava. It's like even a dog eater can become a Vaishnava. Right? So many of the people, they stop at Brahman realization, right? But the devotees go beyond that and try to understand Krishna. Right? So this is most important here. We'll just go through quickly, read through the other two. Na mam karmani limpanti, mani limpanti, na me karma phale spraha, iti mamyo abhijanati, karma bhirna sabadhyate. There is no work that affects me, nor do I aspire for the fruits of action. One who understands this truth about me also does not become entangled in the fruitive reactions of work. Generally, as I said, we explained earlier, that people in the material world do karma, you don't have an option, and you get entangled in the material world. Krishna says, no matter what I do, I am beyond the mode of karma. So I am not entangled by all these works, right? So its example is given is that, what is it called? Yeah, so this is basically the rain. The rain is there. The rain falls and the grains come from the ground or the plants come, etc. Right? Is it because of the rain that different types of plants come? Or is it because of what we sow in the earth, the different types of plants come? Right? Because if I sow an orange seed, I'll get an orange tree. If I sow apple seed, I'll get apple tree. If I sow rice, I'll get rice. Right? So similarly, if I don't do anything, I'll just get plain grass. Right? So similarly, our activities will determine what we gain back. But Krishna is like the rain. He provides facilities for us to do our karma kanda. This material world has been created because we wanted to enjoy differently from Krishna. We were all in spiritual world. We said, okay, we got envious. We said, we also want to enjoy like Krishna, Supreme Lord. So Krishna, okay, go and enjoy in the material world. Because that's why we all always feel, if you take any person, we feel we are the world. Everything revolves around me. I am the Supreme. I am the Master. If somebody like pushes you, say, why did you push me? Right? You'll have that anger. Because you think I am the Supreme. Right? If you don't get anything, you'll say, why did I not get it? Why does that person get it? That's why fights are there. Right? So the whole point is we are always trying to enjoy. And then because we are trying to enjoy separately from Krishna, we get the karma. Right? And we get the karma for what we sow. And then we basically reap the benefits either positively or negatively, depending upon how we do it. If I trouble somebody, I will get. Right, so, example, when Bhishma was lying on the bed of arrows, right? He was Krishna. He was talking to Krishna. Krishna, I look back 99 lifetimes, but I don't see any mistake I did that could give me punishment like this. That I have to sleep on this bed of arrows. And Krishna said, I mean, you can only go beyond certain things, but I can go beyond that. Long time back, basically, you pierced a snake with so many arrows, and because of that, you are punished. Similarly, Dhritarashtra, same thing. Like I mean, I forgot what he did, but he killed a lot of these things, and then he was cursed that you will lose your 100 sons. But then he had to. The point was, okay, then why now? That you have to spend hundreds of lifetimes to get the pious active credit to get 100 sons first. So once you now did so many pious lives, so basically for lifetime after lifetime did pious things, then you got a benediction to get 100 sons, and now you reap the karma of they did it maybe hundreds of lifetimes back. So our karma is like bang, right? Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down. But when we worship Krishna, Krishna can burn all our karma. And so that's why it said that we are entangled here, but Krishna is beyond that. And one who understands this, that Krishna is not bound, and he works in such a way that he is not entangled. It's called the three types of karma: karma, vikarma, and karma. Karma means doing good things. Generally, we know that karma, we say karma means, we generally say karma in a way that it's good and bad, but karma means good activities, doing good. Vikarma means doing bad activities. And akarma means doing in such a way that we are not entangled. For example, if I get my salary of say $100,000 and I give the entire thing to Krishna and say, okay, you sustain me the way you want, then I am not bound by that money. But if I give only $1,000 and 999,000 I'm keeping with me, I'm bound by that. Right? So the point is, again, it goes back to the first sloka. To the extent you reciprocate, Krishna reciprocates with you. Right? The last one. Evam nyatva karma purverapi mukshubhihi kuru karmaiva tasmatvam purvataram kritam. All the liberated souls in ancient times acted with this understanding of my transcendental nature. Therefore, you should perform your duty following their footsteps. So Krishna is very simply saying a very simple thing, right? Just follow the people who have done the right thing. So it said in this Bhagavatam that we should follow the Mahajanas. There are 12 types of Mahajana, but there are a lot. Mahajana means one who is completely dedicated in the right path, right? So like here in Mahabharat war, Arjuna didn't want to do anything. He wanted to give away everything and become a sannyasi. Krishna didn't allow him to do that. He said, no, you have to fight. And for that, he gave a Bhagavad Gita instruction that fight, right? For other places, like when Bhima was fighting Duryodhana, he told him to cheat. To Yudhishthira, he told him to tell a lie. Right? So every person to defeat Indra's pride, he stopped the worship of Indra and worship Govardhan Hill. Right? And for people like Kamsa, he just went and killed them. So he acts differently in different ways. Right? So, but we have to find out who is the correct Mahajan And we need to find the person who is correctly doing the right thing and try to follow them. So he's saying that perform your duty following in their footsteps. So he's saying there are two types of people in the purpose. There are two classes of men. Some of them are full of polluted material things within their hearts, and some of them are materially free. But both of them can gain by worshipping Krishna. How? If somebody is polluted in their heart, if you worship Krishna, what happens? Their pollution goes away. Right? Example, if you take a jar of muddy water, like it's a liquid, and you keep on pouring fresh water, after some time the muddy water will be replaced by the fresh water. Right? But if your heart is already full of no bad things, then you can get more and more of his love, and you can basically do that, right? Get it. So both ways you can be beneficial. That one who can be full of dirty, or one is purely pure. And the person who is pure now can, because his heart is pure, he can inspire others. And those are gurus, the spiritual people, the spiritual masters, the devotees, whose hearts are already pure, and they have come to this material world to purify other people. So they take troubles on themselves. They said that when a spiritual master takes a disciple, he basically takes his karma out. That doesn't mean our karma goes away completely. We continue to go burn karma, right? But at that point in time, it takes away our karma to some extent, right? But the point is, they have come here. Like Prabhupada came to this world in 1965 to, not world, but to America to fulfill the desire of a spiritual master who said, go and preach in the Western world. He was sitting in Vrindavan. All the people go and sit in Vrindavan. Why would you take the trouble, take 2 heart attacks, go 40 days in a boat, well, not a boat, ship, basically, that's a cargo ship. He came here just because he wanted to propagate Krishna consciousness. After he coming here, he didn't know anybody. He was robbed, he was beaten, but he continued with his effort. And then he started the movement all over the world. There are other gurus like that. There are people who went all over the world preaching, right? So people who come, or devotees who are lights for us, and we have to basically follow their path and their instruction. But follow the path means we don't basically go, oh, I want to follow Srila Prabhupada, but I'll also go to Calcutta, board Jaladuta, go 40 days in a ship, I will get to water, I will become famous. No, not that way. But following the path means following the instructions. And what is the instruction? The instruction is given in Bhagavad Gita. So the Guru Parampara starts from Krishna. So Krishna says in the first sloka of this chapter, when Arjuna asks him that, he says, I gave the instruction to Sun God. Arjuna asks him, okay, Sun God is so bigger than you. He says, no, I am eternal. And I give these instructions, but now that instruction is lost, I am giving it to you again. Right? So he's giving this path again and knowledge again and again. So we have to follow the acharyas. We have to follow the right people. Right? Now, when we look at spirituality, there are a lot of people propagating a lot of things. Even in Krishna consciousness, you will find, like when I say Krishna consciousness, when people are doing Krishna Bhakti, you will find people who will say, oh, we are all gopis. We should just take the mood of gopis and dance around and all those things. Right? The other people will say, okay, I am not the body. You are not the body. You do whatever with the body, doesn't matter. Right? You can eat, drink, meet, go to have sex, whatever you want to do, you can kill people. As I say, I remember this movie. If you took a Bhagavad Gita, then the villain takes a Bhagavad Gita sloka and says, I am not the body, I am the soul. So if I kill another person, I am not impacted. So you can take the Bhagavad Gita sloka into Sanskrit. Sanskrit, each word has different meanings. You can take whatever word you want. So you have to know what path you should take. You have to be the judge of yours. Otherwise, you can get bewildered. And how do you judge what path to take? By looking at other people, how they are doing. If you see that somebody who is following a path, who is dedicating themselves to Krishna consciousness or full of devotional service, and their attitude, their character, and all are perfect, that means that path is perfect. The reason the Krishna conscious movement is propagating is because there is a set of instructions Krishna Prabhupada gave, and he was pure in his heart, and people could realize that his movement. There are many people. So in the 70s, when the Westerners, they got attracted because people were dancing on the street, and they could see that the joy was genuine. It was not fake joy. It was not like, oh, I want some money, so I'll, like many other churches in US, they just, the main purpose is to make money. The pastor will say he will have a multi-million dollar mansion and will fly in aeroplanes and will collect money. The reason being, that's how they say, because they think materially. But the genuine people are like, the genuine devotees are like, you can see the bliss in their heart when they worship the Lord, when they take the names of Krishna, you can see the joy in their face. And those are the people we need to follow. So that's when Krishna says here that you should perform your duty following the footsteps. We should look for the right source, right? And then so Arjuna's desire was to retire from activities on the battlefield, but this was not approved by the Lord. He said, no, your duty is to fight as a Kshatriya, and I order you to fight. But he gave them the instruction. He didn't order him to fight. He said, I am giving the instruction now. Now it's up to you what you want to do. And Arjuna realized, okay, now what Krishna says is, okay, what he wants me to do is fight, right? Doesn't mean that tomorrow I go and start shooting people saying, oh, Krishna said to fight, so I'm going to fight. No, that doesn't mean. For me, I need to understand by reading Bhagavad Gita, what is my duty and how I should perform. For me, it might be like taking care of my family, coming here and doing some seva so that I can, like we started a center here. Why? Because we want people to come here and take association and become devotees. So we are doing that service. So that whatever best possible we can do, we are doing, right? We cannot maybe do as Srila Prabhupada or other acharyas who can give everything, but we do what best we can. So similarly, we try to follow the best practical way. But at the end of the day, we try to find out what is genuine and do them. Okay. Any realization questions? Anybody? Mike is here. Mike, yeah. आपके पैर के बाद. Anybody has any points, realizations, questions?
Krishna.
No, turn it on. Yeah.
Krishna, yeah. So in the lecture you mentioned that if you give your entire salary to Lord, that means you release off of that attachment, right?
Mhm.
So why doesn't everyone give their entire salary to the Lord?
Because we are not ready.
So you need to be ready if you want to give.
So it's called complete surrender, right? So there are a lot of people in the olden days, in those days, when Prabhupada was there, right? Or like, let's start from like in the different yugas, right? Like earlier yugas. The disciples, they basically stay in the what is called? Gurukul, right? They used to stay there, and the Guru would send them for begging or whatever it is, and they will come, whatever they will give it to the Guru, right? And then whatever Guru gives them back, they will live with that. Even in the 70s also, like a lot of devotees were staying, they will surrender completely. They will go out, collect money, whatever it is, they will give everything to the temple president, and then they will just live with whatever simple life, right? They don't want any money or anything. Today's world, I cannot do it because I am not surrendered. I have a family to support, for example. But if I was staying in a temple, let's say there's a temple, and temple says, don't worry about anything. You stay here, I will take care of you, right? And you just go and preach, and will ensure that do everything. You do your work, whatever it is, but come back and preach everything. Then I have a guarantee that there is somebody taking care of me. I can then take that step saying, okay, let me give everything to this. So today's society is also not all, like if you are, especially in the Grihastha life, it's very difficult for you to do it because the society is not, catered to that. But if you are like a brahmachari, for example, you can do it because you might not even work in that case. You must just do a spiritual thing. But let's say you are a person who is working in the medical. You say, I don't want to marry anything. I want to live a single life. I want to dedicate myself to Krishna. I want to earn money and give it to temple. If there's a good temple who says that, okay, do this and ensure that will ensure take care of you, surrender it, then you feel that confidence. Okay, Krishna is taking care of me. So it's not a very easy thing to give everything away, right? It takes a lot of courage to do that and lot of trust that if I don't have a single cent, Krishna will protect me. You need to have that faith. Without that faith, you will not be able to do it. And that's why, like even sometimes when we ask for donations, even for the Janmashtami or other thing, it's just very difficult for us to even give. Let's say you might be earning $200,000, $300,000, but you want to give $1,000. It's very difficult. But you have to buy iPhone. You buy you just spend $1,000 just like that. How many of you done that? That latest iPhone, $1,000. Oh, I want the latest iPhone, just buy it. Can I give $1,000 to Krishna? No, I'll give $10. Because we don't have faith in Krishna. When you have faith, Krishna will give you the way to do that. And I pray that everybody gets that faith. Right.
Which day?
No, it's not.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine that, yeah.
Thank you, Arpit, for nice question. Prabhu's answer is perfect that you should have complete faith. But when we don't have complete faith, still, if we are utilizing all our resources for Krishna's service, like suppose whatever you are buying grocery, you are cooking it for Krishna, then, whatever money you are using, even though you are not donating to temple, still it is in Krishna's service. And if you are utilizing your home in serving devotees and, all that, so still, even though you are not giving 100%, we are not that pure, as Prabhu said, we are not able to give 100%, but if you are, how much possible if you utilize all our resources in Krishna's service, still that is better than giving, like, just thinking
It's
of
called
donation.
Yukta Vairagya. Yukta Vairagya means whatever we have, how can I engage it in the service of Krishna? Right? So now let's say you earn $200,000. Out of that, you assign $20,000. You say, okay, this is $20,000 for Krishna, but I will give all my time. I might not give my money, but I will ensure that all my time I will give to Krishna. Krishna will reciprocate accordingly, because time is the most important wealth. If you give everything to Krishna in terms of time, what are you going to do with your wealth anyways? Where are you going to spend it, right? So time is the most important factor how we can give. To give that 24/7, rest all falls into that. Second is wealth, right? So, but it's also said that Krishna doesn't see how much you give, he also sees how much you hide. A $10 given by a beggar, and a $10 given by a wealthy person, there's a lot of difference in that. Both are $10 in terms of monetary value. But for a beggar, that is only $10. When we go for book distribution, there are people who say, oh, I have only $1 or $2 plus this, but because you are giving some wealth, I'll take all the money. They might not have anything for anything doing. And people that like rich people, they will not even give money, just take the book and run away sometimes. Right? The thing is, it's all in the heart, like how much you value that interaction with the books, or how much you value it. For Bhagavad Gita, for some people it's like a book. For some people, they understand, okay, this is something that will change my life. And I think in book distribution stories, you can see you'll see a lot of people when you interact with, especially when you interact with homeless people, poor people, you'll see their heart is much more bigger actually, because they can feel the genuine need or desire to learn and get into this connection. So again, so if you have time, dedicate your time. Don't worry about wealth. Okay, so thank you very much. It's 8 o'clock, but we will do one round of chanting. Today is, as I said earlier in the class, today is Haridas Thakur's disappearance day. So for those who don't know who Haridas Thakur is, he was born in a Muslim family, but he was attracted to Krishna, and he spent the entire life chanting Krishna's name. He never entered Jagannath temple, because even he used to say Jagannath Puri, but he never entered Jagannath temple. It's in the box.
It's in the box.
He never entered Jagannath temple because it was banned for Muslims, that only Hindus can enter. Another problem, right? By material designations. But that was done at that time to protect the deities and whatever it is. But he used to chant the names of Krishna entirely throughout the day, right? And when he died, Mahaprabhu himself took him in his arms and buried. So there are two places. One is a Samadhi Mandir, and one is the place where he sat and chanted throughout his life. And both the places are very, very important in Puri. But you will find more places, people going to the Samadhi Mandir because it's close to the beach. There are other places, one is a little bit far off, but you see a nice Siddha Bakul tree hanging. He used to sit under the tree and chant nicely. So today is his disappearance day. So in honor of his memory, and because he focused on chanting, let's do one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Jai Shri. Everybody go bead? Everybody go bead. We'll take around 12 minutes to do one round. Let's do one round, and then if you have never done chanting, please try to do at least one round every day. one round is like, this is like one bead, and this is like 108 beads here. So one round is like 108 times. We'll just say one prayer and then we'll do the Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktovinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur. So now we'll have Narsimha prayer, and while we are doing Narsimha prayer, we'll also have Pushpanjali for the deities. Narsimha Prabhu, come.
मुझे अनाउंस कर देंगे नेक्स्ट संडे यूनिटी है।
Oh, आप ही कर दो।
Thank Krishna everyone. Thank you so much for coming. So next Saturday we have the regular program here is this time. But next Sunday we have another program which is PM Unity Run in Sycamore Grove Park in Livermore. It's in South Livermore. And we run for 3 miles from 3 miles. And what time is it, you remember?
We'll put in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, everybody is in the group. In WhatsApp group. No, we can add you. And in that we walk, whoever can walk, whoever can run. And after that, we'll have a lunch prasadam there in the picnic grove areas in the park. It's a beautiful park, all the sycamore trees you see and the beautiful mountains. And it's a nice place. So we can all go together and participate in that. So there is a registration link. So it is on registration basis. So please register for that before we have this course. Yeah. And that's 14 September. Yeah. Those who are not there in WhatsApp group, we will add you to the group so you get all of this. Thank you so much.
Also today's
And who are, yeah. And who has come for the first time today? Oh, thank you, Prabhu. You also, all of you, Krishna.
This is Dinesh from our community.
Oh, very good. You invited him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met another friend of yours also during book distribution today in the Indian store. They said that Vinay is so much of dedicated to ISKCON. I said yes. Yeah. So thank you all for coming. And
Today's
please
cook
continue.
is Shilpa.
Today's cook is Shilpa Mataji. Julie, thank you so much for cooking. Shilpa Mataji. Yeah, Suman wanted to know because she wanted to cook and we kept her for next week. She has been postponed by 2 weeks now because last week also she wanted. And so we have so much of, you know, yes, she's very eager to cook. Suman Mataji. Thank you. Thank you, Shilpa. Oh, yeah, sing, please.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Kashi Purvashaha I hear Singha Jaya Singha. I hear Singha Raja Singha Masim Sharanam Prapade. Raja Singha Masim Sharanam Prapade. Avakala Kamala Varena Kamadhuta Shringa Amdalita Hidanyakashipu Tanubinga Eshavati Harirupa Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jagadish Hare Hari Krishna Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jagoda Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Bhagwan की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, गौर प्रेमानंद।
I might divine feet, walk on mercifully. Akijita Kakina Samsare Krishna Bhagadoyam
Holy Bharati Madhvan. महाप्रसादे ब्रह्मणे
Thank you, Arvind. After whole day's book